Welcome back, curl friends. So today we're going to be creating this braided mohawk.
I'm loving your natural hair. I'm loving your natural hair.
Starting off with our wash routine, I'm going to go ahead and rinse my hair with the coconut milk and honey sulfate-free shampoo from the brand new Pure Naturals line. This stuff smells absolutely amazing. It doesn't even strip my hair. It actually adds moisture and it helps me to detangle my hair when it comes down to my conditioning process. So this particular shampoo is formulated to work with the rest of the products in the line. So this will be the very first step to creating that 360 miracle moisture balance that is especially needed for this hairstyle. So fresh out of the shower, I'm going to go ahead and use their coconut leave-in conditioner. I personally like to spray it onto my hand and lather it through small sections at a time. That way I'm making sure that each and every strand gets conditioned thoroughly. This is going to be the first step of the LOC method, which I like to use especially for these mohawks because your ends are out and they can get really dry really easily. So as far as our sectioning, we're just going to section off 2 small sections on either side of our head and leave the middle part as our mohawk. So the next part of our LOC method is the oil. I'm using their Shea Oil Styling Serum to go ahead and add in some oil into my hair, as well as their buttercream. This one has coconut in it and it smells so tropical. This entire line just smells so amazing to me. It definitely brought me back home. So this is where I'm going to have my braids on the side of my mohawk. So I just want to stretch this hair, and I'm easily going to do that just by adding the buttercream and the oil to my hair, cocktailing it, and creating these plaits. Now that we've created our stretched sides, I'm going to go ahead and work on this mohawk. So I think the perfect method for this mohawk would be a twist and curl, mainly because I want that hair to be nice and shrunken and not fall over and overlap onto my braids. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue my LOC process on this middle section, and to make it much more easier for myself, since I have such thick hair, I'm going to go ahead and split my hair into 2 separate sections. That way it's much more easier and manageable and I don't get overwhelmed. Adding in my oil and my buttercream, I'm going to go ahead and take some medium-sized sections and create 2-strand twists. I did about 2 to 3 rows of these twists, and I just took a small perm rod to wrap around the ends. That way I can really emphasize that shrinkage. I want as much shrinkage as I can possibly get for this hairstyle. That way my braids can still show during this hairstyle. This product line is so amazing for naturally curly hair with all of its natural ingredients. I'm telling you guys, as soon as I saw the ingredients for these products, I already knew I was going to fall in love. So many of these products we use as kids in my household. Absolutely love them. So I'm going to go ahead and tie down my hair for the next morning, and this is what I came up with the next morning. As you guys can see, I have my stretched sides and then I have my curled top. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some more oil serum before I take down my twists and my braids, because I want to make sure that I don't get too much frizz before I add my volume. And you guys can already see the definition, the shine. My hair is already looking really nice and healthy and shiny and just so luxurious. But I have to go ahead and comb out these braids. I really wanted my hair to be nice and stretched. That way I can maneuver my hair, manipulate it how I want to. So for the sides, I'm going to go ahead and add a tad bit of buttercream to make it nice and smooth. And I'm going to go ahead and create these cornrow braids. I basically split each section into 2. That way I can create 2 cornrows. And we're just going to repeat the same 2 cornrows on the opposite side, and don't forget to braid all the way down to the ends. That way you don't have frizzy ends with this hairstyle. So moving on to the back, we're just going to pin the 2 braids into place on opposite sides. That way it has a nice flat foundation for the mohawk to lay. So we're going to go ahead and take down our twists and fluff our hair as much as we possibly can, or as much as you prefer. You can even tease your roots to go ahead and add some more volume, or add some bobby pins to emphasize your braids on the side. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I absolutely love these products, love this hairstyle. Be sure to check your local beauty supply store for the brand new Pure Naturals with Smooth Moisture line from Jamaican Mango and Lime. Don't forget to like this video to let me know that you guys are enjoying the tutorial. Subscribe to become a curl friend, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Love you guys.